Evening, guys. Another week is going to be there is going to be a video, but it's not going to be as good as our usual. Got a camera with apparently stabilization on, which sort of worked. The problem is the image is definitely nowhere near 1080. It's not HD at all. Even in the dark, our old Crosstalk camera gave good quality video. I mean, we've had that now for a few years, and the only thing it doesn't have is the stabilization, which when it's on my lid go-karting, it's jumpy. I know the new surface at Warrington is bumpy in places, especially just as you're about to enter the ramp and through into the second corner on the racing line. However, the image quality, even in it's kind of dark at Warrington in evening sessions. It's that dark. It's not good video. I'm gonna put them on. In the first video, Charlie he goes into the pits because he was supposed to have his car up a level on the speed, and you can tell by the video that he's just not moving anywhere. He goes in, he gets told that it's not the instructor's problem. It gets told that that's the fastest it was, and if you notice, then a few laps after, the car suddenly picks up speed, and I'm looking at the image of me rather than the camera. That's why I'm looking that way. Looks like I'm reading off a script. In the second video, it's not as bad, but I don't know whether that's because I'm moving more. And I'm completely going off point, telling you why the videos aren't going to be as good this week. We are sending that camera back because we got it off Amazon, and I'm looking into a better one. We can't really afford a better camera at this time, but we'll get one as soon as. We'll just kind of have to go back to the Crosstalk one that doesn't have it. It's all right on Charlie's lid because the car's not as fast. The main reason for this, because I can't shake the thoughts out of my head. We went to an evening session last night, Charlie and I, very last minute thing, and the people who attended the sessions around ours, the behaviour was disgusting, in sense that the marshals are there to keep you safe, to do what they have to do to keep you safe on track, and others. Now, I won't take Charlie on a public adult session yet, because, and he drilled it home last night, why? The youngsters in the academy have more sense of how to control the vehicle with four wheels than any of those adults last night, to the point where one was actually in the pit lane having a go at the track manager, Tom, for being black flagged. The contact. I'm getting really angry even talking about this. In any motor racing, there's going to be rubbing. But when you are trying to get three adult cars through a hairpin section of the track, the fastest part of Warrington, where you come from the top section right the way down to the start grid, you can't get three cars through there at full pelt safely. It's not going to happen. You tried doing that with three carts on the upper level at full pelt around a corner. It's not going to happen. And last night, three of them went through the barrier. Now, at which point did you think you were not going to be black flagged for that? You go to a karting centre, yeah, to race, but to race safely. And now in the safety briefing before that, which is mandatory, you are told what the flags are for, what the lights are for, and how to act on track. The people who were there last night, before and after us, need to come down on a Sunday morning and watch the academy sessions, even the beginners. watch their lines, watch how they react to the lights, and watch how much respect they have for the marshals. Fully grown adults should not be going into the pit moaning about being black flagged after the way they've been driving on track. They were moaning out. I was sat in my car waiting to be let on track, listening to one of them have a go at Charlie, Charlie is Charlie's instructor in the academy, saying they had one lap. The reason they had one lap for that 15-minute session is because they couldn't keep it clean racing. They couldn't keep the lines. All they wanted to do was go past each other. Now, it is racing. I'm getting really frustrated doing this because the marshals at Warrington and all the staff at Warrington, ever since we've been going back, are exactly the same as I remember them. They'll do anything for you, they'll answer any questions, and they'll go above and beyond to make your experience on track I'm shaking now because I'm getting really angry. They'll do anything to make sure that you enjoy every moment on track. And for Charlie to witness grown adults spitting their dummy out, basically, and I have so much respect for the marshals there because it wasn't just the one group. There were two groups there of grown men, basically acting like children, saying, "I've been black flagged. I don't agree with it. It's not for you to agree with, mate. You get black flagged. You get black flagged. You come into the pits. You get told. You listen, and you go back out." But then, in the second session, was even worse. They had red flags on the outlap. I mean, I'm gonna have to cut this short because I'm getting angry thinking about it. But anyone who goes down to Warrington, you will get treated brilliantly by the staff there. Just if you don't want to race cleanly, don't go to a team sport karting centre because you just won't get away with it. Fully grown adults should have more respect for the marshals there than they did last night. It was utterly disgusting and it was embarrassing to have to stand there and watch. The poor staff, they were running an hour and 20 minutes behind purely because my Charlie said, "Surely they know what they're doing, they've got their own lids with them." I said, "Well, no, because most of these will have their lids because they ride motorbikes outside of here, and there was crosser lids as well." Said it's completely different from go-karting. I'm just glad that Charlie and the other cadets there, they are learning it the right way, because they would show all the grown-ups up the way they are on track. That was just an embarrassment last night, and I felt sorry for the staff. I felt so sorry for the staff at Warrington. And any of the team sport, when we went to Preston, while Warrington was being refurbished, they didn't take anything there as well. There was idiots on track at Preston in the public sessions. If you're gonna go karting, go on YouTube and watch some of the videos. The one we found at the moment, apart from Charlie obviously, is a guy called Rob, and his channel is Rob Goes Racing. And in the past 12 months, his racing has come on leaps and bounds. From watching the beginning of his journey to watching him now, he's got me wanting to get back into it properly. So yeah, go and check out his channel. If I do a proper video on this, I'll put a link in the description, and I'll try and get his logo on screen, as long as he doesn't mind, to show what you're looking for. But yeah, if you're gonna go karting, it's like if you're on a real racetrack, then not that they're not, respect the marshals. If they say, "Come in, we need to have a word with you," go in. Let them do the talking. Let them explain to you where you're going wrong. Don't put it on their shoulders just because you've had a bad session. It's nothing to do with them. Use your brain. it's got to be somebody on track. And if it is somebody on track, have a word with that person, even if they're in your group. Have a word with that person, or have a word with yourself, because last night was a joke and it shouldn't have happened. Not with, well, I say mature adults. Yeah, and especially in front of Charlie. I had to take Charlie away from it at some point because the language that was being used was horrendous. So yeah, we'll do my best to get a camera. Like I say, getting close to Christmas, money, it's tight, all that. We'll do our best. But the videos will keep coming. Right, and that's my rant over.